Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Divine Elemental. I'm going to do a collective tarot reading for you guys today. Tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. Check the description box for everything you need to know about Patreon. I'm open for personal readings at this time and all my social medias, guys. Be careful for scammers. Happy New Year. I know I've taken a lot of time off. I was going through like a really huge karmic purging and spiritual awakening. So I just needed time to collect, and then with the holidays here, it was just a bit crazy. So thank you guys for sticking it out with me and being patient. And shout out to all the people on the WhatsApp community page, Divine Elemental. You guys are awesome, and I love the open communication you guys are doing with each other. We're going to start with the Twin Flame Ascensions deck. And yeah. I hope everyone is going into this 2025 new year with positive energy, because it is going to be a great year, especially for twin flames. We have, look at this, perfect 1111, compassion, higher heart opening. So some of you could be going through this at this time, or have been, or will be going through this. But it's definitely giving reunion energy, union to self as well energy. 131 could be significant. January 17th could be significant for someone. 2-2, divine order, practice patience. Oh, I just heard someone say I miss you. I miss you too, guys. This practice patience, though, I feel like it has to do with people wanting things done right when they want it. Like, for example, there's been times where people have texted me for a personal reading, and I just never got the chance. 212 could be significant. I didn't get the chance until like a few days later to answer their texts, and of course they said, I'm sorry, I didn't see your text, do you still want a personal reading? And then they'll come back to me and they'll say, you know what, I got to the point where I realize when things like that happen, where I don't get a response when I want, or things don't play out the way I want, it's divine timing. It's everything in divine timing. And then we end up setting up the reading, and it ends up being like perfect, or they go to like a different tarot reader or a local shop. This is just an in general example that I can give. But you know what? That is meant for them to do that. That's meant for you guys to do whatever avenue you go with. That is where God is taking you. Because people have different, 313 could be significant. People have different messages, people have different connections, and it's all about your journey. I feel like, 2024 was the 8th year, which it was a karmic year. It was all about karma, whether it's good karma, clearing karma, bad karma. But it's also the year of self. And I feel like a lot of people discovered who they didn't want to be and who they didn't want around them to better their self. And I feel like 2025, which is the year of 9, I believe it's the horse. No, I'm lying. But a horse could be significant for you guys. Someone's zodiac, Chinese astrology, could be a horse as well. But it's the year of the snake, and that's the shedding of old skin. And I feel like that's where there's going to be so much significant change in 2025 for everyone. And it goes with this card right here, 2-2. Remember your identity. You can do it. So if there's fears creeping in, fears and doubts, just dismiss that, because it's not meant for you. You're meant to turn those fears and doubts into strength, because fears and doubts have killed more dreams than failure ever has. 2-2, Voyager's journey, past life healing. Quadruple 2s could be significant for you. Oh wow, 2-2. A lot of you could be seeing 2s, triple 2s as well. And then this is giving me 2 and 2. So it's a lot of like coming together, guys. Then we have, wow, 1111, Take Me Home, Pathway to True Love. When I was spreading these cards out, even though I didn't flip this card over, I kept getting to put it in the middle. And I feel like this is where it all comes together. Your home, your person, yourself. We have 5-5, Breakthrough, Processing Karmic Debris. We're going to pull some Moonology as well, guys. We just had some pretty powerful rare moons too. I believe it was the Black Moon. I can't remember what day it was. I think it was the 30th of December, if I'm not mistaken. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. $19.90 could be significant, guys. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, we'll take the top. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. They're actually telling me to put this all back. Emotions are running high. Supermoon is also sticking out. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with the Virgo, earth sign in general. Step out of your comfort zone. North node. And I feel like some of your comfort zones has to do with opening your heart to people. A lot of the messages I've been receiving lately is it's time to make new friends. It's time to open up to new connections. Like your soul tribe is here, you know, ready to step into your life. And I feel like a lot of you guys are at that point. It's giving me like the lotus flower. You guys have been through a lot, like the muddy waters, but you're blooming into, I just heard a star seed. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. We are in Capricorn season. Happy birthday, Capricorns. I got a shit ton of Capricorn in my chart. It was so funny because when my twin saw my chart, she's like, oh my gosh, you're gonna move like a freaking snail. 717. She's like, you have so much earth in your chart. And then my first three, like my top three is Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini. So it's air energy. So she's like, not only are you going to move slow, but you're going to be in your head about it. This is fucking great. We get on each other, but it's all out of love. And it's funny because we're very aware that there's going to be obstacles and there's going to be pit stops. And, you know, it's all about what you guys are willing to go through with the person that you want, you know. I think I channeled this the last reading, but I'm getting that song again by Jordan Davis, Trying. And it's the part that says, I may not know how to love you, but I'll die trying. And that's what I keep getting with a lot of these unions, twin flames that are coming into union in 2025. It's like you guys have been through so much. It's almost like we're wiping the slate clean. We're not going to forget what the other person has done there, you know, the lessons we learned. But it's time to move forward. It's time to go into this new year the way it should. And I know some of you, know astrology. So technically April 1st is like the new year because Aries is the first zodiac sign. But the thing is, we still live on this earth. And this is the calendar that we go based off of. So it's all about the intention and the mindset that you go with, guys. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Someone's mother could be significant. I'm getting February 9th, Aquarius energy. February 1st. An eclipse could be significant. I don't know when the next eclipse is. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So we keep getting this to meditation and contemplating like yourself, who you are. I just got a very exciting energy. So I feel like when you guys bite the bullet and finally stop being stubborn about like meditating or doing your shadow work or journaling, you know, we all go through the phases, guys. Some of you could walk on the beach, hike alone, that kind of stuff. Be careful hiking alone though. But anyways, connecting to nature in general, that exciting feeling is you're going to be surprised on the answers you receive. the internal harmony that you receive. And then we have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So for some of you debating whether or not you're good enough, and I feel like this is that processing karmic debris. You could be dealing with a Virgo or someone in general, because the zodiac signs, it doesn't really matter. It's the energy behind it. But some of you guys could be processing or have been processing this karmic debris from a karmic relationship, and it's time to move on. It's the pathway to true life. This is the end of a tough cycle, and you're entering your true pathway, your north node, and it's out of your comfort zone. You know, some of you want to bounce back into the old because it's easier. You know, even though this person caused you pain, you know this person, and it's easier. You know what they're going to do. You know how they're going to act, where a new situation, a new person, a new endeavor, 1101 could be significant, is just scary because it's like there's no unknown. But that's having faith, guys. Let's get some Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle deck. God, Michael, Spirit. What's going on with this divine connection? Let's tap in to these twin flames in this beautiful collective. Guys, I'm so grateful for all my subscribers, all my donations, all my personal readings, everyone who sticks by me. I'm truly grateful for you guys. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Some of you could be very sensitive, like overly sensitive, and you find that to be a flaw. 1143 could be significant. Pay attention to angel numbers. I'm getting a lot of them. So Spirit, God, Michael, they could be talking to you. The universe could be talking to you through angel numbers. Very significant right now. The number 12 could be significant. 1202 as well. 1212. But yeah, this sensitivity of yours that you may feel is a burden or like a bad thing is your superpower. Sorrow, loss, grief, depression. So I feel like some of you, you guys feel things so differently. And I keep getting that there is a past energy that's kind of like a block. That is your comfort zone. Let me move this for you guys to see it. Yeah, it is a block for you guys to open up to a new connection. Now, it might not be super clear to you, and this might be the type of energy that you feel once you are in a relationship, because not all of you are in union yet. But the key word is yet. You know, keep pushing forward. But you may see when you are in a relationship with your person that there's going to be some things from your past that you're going to have to let go, that you're going to have to open your heart and basically like grieve through it. You know, a lot of people, they sometimes just don't process breakups or divorces, and then they jump right into other things. Like for me, I was separated from my ex, my karmic, for a while. You know, the first time we separated, you know, it was really bad, and I gave her a year, and I said, you know, if I don't get that in love feeling anymore, you know, I'm gonna leave, because it was just a lot of bad that's happened with us and a lot of things that I had to forgive. But I had a family, so I said I'll give it a year. You know, actually I didn't even put a time frame, my bad. But it was a year, and then finally I remember having the conversation, and I said, I'm just not feeling it anymore. So then we tried to do things where we stayed friends and, you know, try to do things very calmly. I stayed living in the, you know, in the backyard in an RV, which some of you guys know if you've been following me. But for 8 months, I was trying to get a divorce to move on and all of that. And then finally it got to the point where it was just like too bad. And then it just kind of exploded into craziness. But the point was, I gave myself time to process. And this was all in between not knowing who my twin was, or I thought I knew who my twin was. I had a false twin, but it didn't matter. Like, I still had a life that I was living, and I had to process through. And sometimes I'm like the hardest person on myself. where I think I'm moving too slow and I got to get going, or I'm going to piss off God, you know. But it's like, take a breath, guys. Meditate. You guys are doing good. If you're doubting and you're being too hard on yourself, you are right where you need to be, guys. So in 15:15 when I said that. So give yourself compassion. Love yourself and understand you are exactly where you need to be. And other people, you know, your karmics or the people that you have to let go, whether it's family, friends, or whatever, they have their own path. It is not your journey. It is their journey to figure it out. And you can't hold on to people that aren't willing to change. If you have a set destination, you got to do that. That shit is between you and God. That's it. What else? God, Michael, Spirit, what else does this beautiful collective need to know? Ooh. I'm going to take this one. Abandoned, left out, walked away cold. And then this one, conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibilities. And then there's more that fell on the floor, but we are not going to take that. Look at this, twin flame on the bottom of the deck, mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. And we have pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Exactly what I was saying. Some of you guys are going to be in union with your twins. Or you currently are, and you're realizing that there is blockages from the past, whether it's a past life or past relationship. Focusing on self-love in your abandonment wound is going to help bring you back to yourself and your person. I'm getting a lot of past life things. Spiritually, an end of a tough cycle approaches. And I've been saying this for a few months now about Capricorn season being significant, and here we are. January 5th could be significant as well. Yeah, remembering who you are, conclusions are within reach, conflict. This conflict is within yourself. It's you not wanting to step out of your comfort zone. 1723 or 723 could be significant. Leo season as well. You could be dealing with the Leo. Tigers could be significant. The number 69, 96, as above, so below is what I'm getting with that. I feel like you guys, once you step out of your comfort zone and you start leveling up, it's going to like level up. It's almost like an ascend beyond human type of energy is what I'm getting. But it's spiritual ranking. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with focusing on yourself, working on your abandonment wounds, grieving the past, healing from the past, and opening your heart to new connections, guys. And I feel like a lot of that can happen through meditation. Koi fish could be significant. Fish in general. Water. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. Exactly. Again, I'm getting return to self, past life healing, meditating. You're going to realize you have been on the correct path. It may seem bumpy, but you are exactly where you need to be. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Guys, try not to dwell in the mistakes. Try not to be in this boohoo me energy, like everything always happens wrong. Everything's never easy. Sorry guys, I'm getting a lot right now. Something to do with like kings and queens. Like no great king has never like suffered to be where they were at. And I know some of people are like, well, you know, kings and queens, they're royal blood, they're in the line, but you don't understand how they live. It's given me that show Bridgerton. My twin actually was watching it, and I was sitting there, and the king had to literally grow up and do everything in service to the kingdom and what was best for the monarchy, and it made him crazy, to where he felt like he couldn't do anything wrong and he would get super anxious about it. So guys, make sure you're enjoying the journey. Don't take it too serious. Enjoy the present moment. Enjoy the people around you that's choosing to be in your life, and know that everything will come to the conclusions that it is meant to be. But life is a journey. Stop worrying about the destination. Let's get some shaman. God, Michael, Spirit. What does this beautiful collective need to know at this time? The color green could be significant, guys. Or teal. Toyota. Or a Tesla is coming into my mind. The color white. Number 9, which is the year that we are in, dancing on one foot, balancing act. It's giving me that song by Cody Johnson, Ain't Nothing to It, where he talks about dance her when she needs dancing. So it's basically, again, someone stressing. I'm getting like a masculine stressing that they're not good enough, that they're not going to be able to do the things that this divine feminine needs to be done. Yeah, because I'm getting that show Bridgerton again with the king, like stressing that he might not do something right. But in that song with Cody Johnson, the son is asking the father, like, what do I do? He's about to propose to the girl and stuff, and the father's saying, there ain't nothing to it. Don't always say what you're thinking. Dance her when she needs dancing. Go to church even when you don't want to. Drink a little less. Quit smoking. That kind of stuff. And then you're going to find that it's worth it at the end. 22 could be significant. The number 6, cosmic wound, the divine feminine. Yeah, I just heard it's all about you. It always goes back to you. So this could be a divine masculine that makes every decision, and I keep saying a lot, sorry. I'm getting a lot though, and it's hard to process. But it just I keep getting like there's a divine masculine that lives for you, but not in an unhealthy way. It's like they're wanting to manifest a life with you, a family, a home, that kind of stuff. And it's every decision always comes back to you, is what I keep hearing. 1963 could be significant. Again, someone's mother could be really significant. Winter's dream, gestational period, which that has, with the oh gosh. Some of you could have had a baby with a karmic, because I kept wanting to say karmic, but I'm getting that it's leading to a cosmic wound. A baby is what I'm getting. Some of you could be pregnant, or by next winter or sometime this winter, you'll be pregnant. I feel like this is the pause that's happening. It's giving me hangman energy, guys, where there's a pause happening that is being created. So this could be a metaphorical birth, is what I'm getting. And it's a birth of a new creation, a new life for you. Butterflies could be significant. 50, spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. Some of you need to be open and receptive to forms of help, even when it comes in a way that you're not expecting, but also love as well. Be open to your person, your twin, your soulmate being different from you, and enjoy that adventure, It's giving me get in, loser. We're going on an adventure. So be playful with each other. Vanishing mirror, ego. 58. Sublimation. So, I know I'm pausing a lot, guys. Sorry. I feel like there's like a lot of energy that's been stored up for these weeks that I haven't posted. I keep getting like heavy. There's an ego being destroyed, whether it's you or your person. I do feel with the mirror, it's giving mirroring energies, but it's almost like shattering the ego, like period. And it's giving, you know, like the example that I can give is like with my family. There's certain people in my family, they're very judgy. They'll point the finger and say, oh, that person's evil. Oh, that person's mean. That person just left, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, do you ever point the finger back at yourself? Check yourself, you know, before you go pointing the finger at everybody else. Because, I mean, when we point the finger, look how many fingers are pointing back. It's time to check ourselves. And it's like, what high horse are you on that your shit don't stink? And it gets to a point where it's like, why are you wanting everyone to be miserable just because you are? Stop it. Let people live their life, you know? And the thing is, most people that act from that place, it's because they're so hurt. You're either living the life that they want to live, or you did what they've been wanting to do, or, you know, you look better than them. It doesn't matter where it comes from. It's just we need to get to the point where we shatter it. A pendant might be significant, like a brooch, like a old pin, someone's grandmother, or like a pendant, some earthly energy as well is coming through. But I feel like this new birth that's taking place has a lot to do with shattering egos. Excuse me. Yeah, look, that horse came out that I mistakenly said in the beginning, 30. The year 30 could be significant. Someone could be 30. Horseman, herald of change. And Divine Feminines, this is giving for you. Like, you are your own hero in your story. It's giving like, yeah, you're the one that saves yourself. Nobody else is here to save you. And this is where we detach with love and we release expectations, guys. We have the number 12. 2s definitely, and 12s are significant. 11s. Dragon's horde, protecting the future. And this is also giving me like a pregnancy. So some of you could be pregnant, or a baby, a spiritual baby is very significant for someone. Kentucky could also be significant. I'm getting Kansas, liberal Kansas. That's very specific. I don't even know if that's actually a place. Maybe someone has liberal views. But it's giving speaking your truth, creating the future. You are the key. Love is the key, guys. Transparency, shattering the old, allowing the new to come in. The birth of a new creation is just what I keep getting. There's some divine serenity, harmony in the process. That's going to bring in balance. 44, perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Crows, ravens could be significant. Look at that. Lightning going into the heart chakra. Spiraling. Peacock feathers on this, though. So, again, with the ego. But also, it's giving rebirth energy. 44 could be significant. 8, 4. Let's get some advice. Lighted gold pathway oracle cards. God, Michael, Spirit, what's some advice for this beautiful divine collective? Be honest. Confrontation is needed in this situation. Be true to yourself. Get straight to the point from which has led you to the current problems and solve it. So guys, take accountability. If you are not being honest with yourself and to the people around you, you can't expect others to read your mind. It's the same thing like I told my son. You know, he vents to me and he complains about certain things that's happening with his mom and, you know, her decisions or whatever, which everyone is entitled to their own, you know, journey and what they decide. But the thing is, his mom will ask him how he feels about a person or a situation, and he'll just not want the fight and wants to keep the peace. So he just says like a very bare minimal dismissive answer. And I tell him, I'm like, dude, you can't do that. That's people pleasing. You have to be honest, because you're going to turn around in a couple years and be pissed off at your mom and say things like, well, you did this and did that. And it's like, but she's asking you your opinion. And whether or not she dismisses it at this point, that's on her. But right now it's on you, because 3113 can be significant. Because you're not being honest. You're not saying your truth. So you're going to have to deal with that when that time comes. And look at what I said in the beginning, 2222. In every circumstance of life, this huge change is going to bring you inner peace and harmony. That harmony again, and balance. All conflicts are coming to an end to give way to compassion. Oh, yep, compassion and empathy, which is your superpower, guys. Bottom of the deck is improve your health, which this could be one of your blockages, guys. This is what's going to help you remember your true identity and take you home and crush this ego. Some of you could be using bad habits to kind of shield your ego as well. Physical health is essential to remain a functional body. Detoxify body and mind with healthy foods. Do some breathing exercises and meditate more. Another confirmation for meditation. Guys, if you have watched thus far, drop a green heart to start off 2025. I love you guys. Super appreciative. Hit that like, subscribe, comment on this video, share this content if you're called to it. Peace.